What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Just gonna apologize for my voice again. We've been trying to rest it, and get it back on track. I think today we'll probably do a slightly shorter stream, mostly because of combination of my voice, and tomorrow we've got a day stream going on for launch, and we're gonna be going for like 8 hours, so gonna have to get up a little bit on the earlier side, actually earlier than I would normally get up for work, so just want to get that out there before anybody's like, oh my gosh, why does he sound like this? I've probably just been pushing my body too much and not giving myself enough rest, so we're going to try and get some more rest this evening. The big news of the day, there's a new patch, but more importantly, there were some balancing things in the markets today in 2K25. They have been slowly nerfing the amount of VC that we get from daily quests. It started at like 125 per daily quest. I believe we're down to 50 now. But not only that, apparently they've taken away VC as rewards for some of the bigger quests on like the career mode. They've also upped prices within the shop. And I believe they also upped the price of applying individual fittings, and they nerfed the payouts. So, yeah. This guy is still 150, but like this is now 750, where it used to be 500. And this is now 1260, which used to be 1,000. I believe they've nerfed round payouts from 125 to 54. And if we go to the My Player, I don't know if I have any stats to add on this character. I believe they bumped it from 150 to 170 or 125 to 175. I don't have any points to put in at the moment. So there have been some nerfs all across the board. It is now almost 4 times as much VC required per round, basically, to get a single level on your character. So pretty tough sledding out there. I think it's a bit of an overcorrection. They also did update the fittings, which we don't have any fittings on our character yet. But it's +2, +3, +4 instead of +2, +4, +6, which I think is actually a very good adjustment. The +6 as a baseline for right now, and then them talking about in future seasons adding the ability to further that. I thought that was going to get out of hand pretty quickly. So, yeah, some big changes here. All right, let's try and do some driving. Not what's going on. Richard, what's up? Jess, welcome back. How are you doing? Teely's World, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well this evening. So it doesn't seem like they did reset characters. So from what I understand, if you were one of the characters that had overplayed your attribute points, like basically your attribute points went beyond what they were supposed to, they reset your character. So all of the skill points that you've paid for should be back in your bag, or in your account to apply, but as like an overall result, we are pulling it pretty hard right now. I mean, we're getting the 200 points, but we're pulling it pretty hard right now. Hey, Baldescu, how are you doing? Thank you for the offline follow, by the way. I saw that when I logged on. Power flop, etc. also twice as hard to hit now. I see, I couldn't hit a regular flop to begin with. I don't have the super flop, but I'm not necessarily opposed to that being more difficult. People were saying it was basically super easy. Okay, driver is landing out too far. Doctor, welcome back. Johnny, how's it going? What up, what up? Let's try and go 3-wood off the tee here. Little bit of a pull. See, those mishits were actually somewhat better. Sound different? Did I get a new mic? Probably the headphone, new haircut. No, my voice is pretty rough right now. My voice is pretty rough right now. I said right at the start, we're probably gonna do a shorter stream so I can get some rest for the long stream tomorrow. And also just like actually get some extra sleep, more than I normally have been giving myself, so that I can maybe get some vocal recovery. Oh, really? That just bounced all the way through? What was nerfed? VC. VC was nerfed into oblivion ears. So, you know how the daily quests were getting less payout? They finally took it to the markets and the round payouts. So rounds now pay out 54 VC per round. They upped the prices of things in the marketplace. They also upped the price of attribute point application to 175. Pay more, get less? Yeah, pretty much, Danny. Pretty much. I think they from their, you know, their metrics and everything that they're taking from everybody playing the early access, I think they realized that we split the uprights. I think they realized that people were leveling faster than they wanted them to. And basically able to get everything, you know, no sweat. I think they've overcorrected. I don't necessarily disagree that it was too easy, but, you know, it's kind of a tough thing. All these people that have been playing early access, and then the people that start tonight, tomorrow, this weekend, are going to be at such a disadvantage. Hey, Jim and Dana, welcome back. From screaming at bad shots? No, I think I've just been pushing myself a lot with streaming, and like little bits of sickness and stuff kind of going around, and I think it just kind of got the better of me, and I've been staying up later, getting up still early. You start tomorrow, Synapse? I mean, I don't think you're screwed. Yeah, and I think they'll probably do some stuff. You can get some decent VCs still from playing the career. It's just it really forces you to play the career. It now makes it that, you know, we were making fun of the honestly, we were kind of making fun of the rewards for doing the daily challenges, and now all of a sudden it's like, well, you probably still have to do the dailies because 50 VC is suddenly, you know, a lot more VC in the grand scheme of things. So I don't know if they heard that sentiment or they realized that, you know, that was a thing. That's slow. But I also kind of understand from the standpoint of like people having 99 characters and getting other stuff leveled up really easily within a week. That's like a, yo, this is, you know, we don't want people getting through it that quickly. Obviously, they also just want people to buy VC, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of it is like a top-down thing from 2K to HB. Modeled after the American economy? 4 rounds to get 1 fang now, yeah, pretty much. I think it's technically slightly less than that, but in the short term, yeah, 4 to 1. In the long term, it's probably a little bit less. Pull close. It's a tight window. That's a tight window. Dig the new clothes. Yeah, so my wife took the reins dressed our character. As we get more clothes, she'll have more options to be able to put together outfits for different parts, but I told her she can't spend VC because it just got more expensive. So I said she doesn't have free reign of the shop to go and buy what she wants for my character. Day 1 players have made good money already. Your main character's at 97. Yeah, I'm at 93. And like I still have a bunch of quests and whatnot that'll give VC. Now I don't have the full list of the quests that got nerfed because there were quests that had VC payouts that they removed. I know one of them being like the Open Championship one. I think if you completed all the quests for the Open, it gave you like 950 VC, and now it gives you nothing. So better players can achieve it faster. I guess in the sense that like a couple of the quests that have like, if there's a quest that pays out VC that is like related more skill wise, then sure. Otherwise you get VC just from completing the round. So I wouldn't say there probably aren't many quests that are skill based that give VC. It's more completion based. The only real like skill based VC thing would be like if you were playing high rollers, but that's on Pro-Am, so it is going to be better players, but it neutralizes the field a bit too much. Hey, good evening, BC. Would I play and stream Monster Hunter Wilds if a golf club was a weapon option? I mean, I don't think I'd be opposed to it. I think I would want other golf streamers that I knew to also play it. I played Monster Hunter World. Played a little bit of Monster Hunter Tri back years ago. But mods to make it a golf club don't count. It has to be in the game. How do we read wind and putts in the new game? Well, I've always sucked at putting. So I don't think I've really figured that out. Wind feels like it's playing the same, but I also haven't dove deep into that yet to figure out the minutia of it, if it is actually different or not. We have a lot of those putts still, but that's very normal for us to low side miss them. Hey, what's up, Moose? Round completion VC was nerfed today, much like the VC award. Yep, exactly. Yeah, those got nerfed. The cost for attributes went up. They also nerfed this. I think this is a good nerf. I think nerfing the... Okay, is that coming out of my... I think that sound is coming out of my controller now. I gotta see if there's an option to turn that off. Cap for the special sauce 500? You're talking skill points? I believe so. Whacking balls at monsters from a cliff? Oh, I thought you were just saying, like, whacking them with the golf club. I didn't think we were gonna be, like, sniping from across with... it's like Top Golf with Monster Hunter, going on down below. I was gonna look at something. I don't know what I was gonna look at. All right, mind blanked. Thoughts gone. Let's play the round. There was something I was gonna look at. I don't know what. I was like, we gotta go to the menu. What for? Who knows? Alright, so we have Bay Hill, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. What's going on, Riggsy? So the update actually wasn't related to the nerf at all, because the nerf was standalone thing. The patch notes, they fix some stuff with it's kind of vague. It just says address reported concerns about certain quests. Like, it's that part very, very vague. I don't really know about that, but they reset characters that were over the AP rules, basically. So if you had a stat pair that was out of whack, whether intentionally or unintentionally, utilizing the glitch that they patched a patch or two ago, they did a reset, so any of those players will have to reapply. Fix some audio stuff and some Topgolf bug and some rarity things, but the big thing in the patch was the my players getting respect if needed. Pull open, that's probably gonna be short. Oh, just got enough. Just got enough of it. Yeah, so BC, I think that the prices and costs of things, I don't know if those were baked into the update. I think some of that stuff is probably controllable without the downloadable update. Yeah, VC took a huge hit, both in how much you get from completion of a round and also how much things cost. All right, I think we got to get a little bit overpowered with this. I pulled it. I don't know if it's gonna cut enough. No, that still was short. I don't know. Don't really want to take a hybrid there. Any of my players brought over from first look had a force AC reset. Mine did not. So is anybody that had managed to put on more points, like anybody that was able to put on more attribute points than was intended for a single like stat row, those were the ones that got reset. Because people were basically able to put on, 99 on some of the stats that they wanted to without it affecting the other one. Picking up wilds? I don't think so. I played World. I did not play Rise. It's a big grind commitment, and I pretty much only game on stream, very little off stream. So if I pick it up, yeah, there would have to be major interest from the community, and I would probably also want to have, other streamers and stuff to play with, because it's fun to play by yourself, but it's also fun to do fights with people. So I'm probably gonna pass on it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Got it. Missed that one. Holy cow. Glad you got your guy built up. I mean, we're at 93, but he's built up enough. I've been trying to pace myself with VC, but I'm just thinking about how much VC we've applied. Like, if I did have to spend 175 per, like, that's 50 per upgrade point, like, I definitely wouldn't have enough VC to be where I'm at right now. So it's like interesting if you run like the double XP and all of those sorts of things, you can get to the point where you can technically level your character more, but you can't because you can't afford to. So that's an interesting little thing that I've noticed. I think we want to pitch it like a 50 degree up here. Nice. That is lovely. I think that was online. It just didn't have the legs. Came out a little bit shorter than I thought. Hey, Laymans. How to buy VC on PC? Last I heard, it's just been bugged. I haven't heard anybody, come through at any point and say that it's finally letting them yet. So if it's not letting you do it through Steam, then I think it's still bugged. What's my character's correction level mass form? I have 70 correction. I have 70 correction and then 75 shot shaping. So, I mean, the shot shaping just allows you to move it around a lot more, but 70 correction. Hey, J Fields, welcome back. No coincidence they slashed VC when the normal release is coming out? Well, I think yes and no. I mean, it's no surprise, but I think it's more so that they were just probably always going to be utilizing early access as essentially a demo of sorts. Not a demo, but like a beta. I think it's more so that. Oh, I underswung it. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. So rude. So rude. You're screwed to get this guy leveled up? I mean, you basically just have to play the game more, is what it boils down to. You just have to play the game more to get leveled up. Which, like, it's not necessarily the worst thing. It just means that you probably need to stay in my career and stuff longer before really going over to some of the other game modes. I mean, you can go to the other game modes, but I think it makes sense to go through my career more. Just because my career gives you the most bang for your buck in terms of overall rewards. You got your technician to 99 last night, C-Spear? Yeah, I'm still at 93. It'll be a while till we get to 99. I'm not too worried about it, though. I'm enjoying the grind, enjoying playing. Have we finally gotten one high enough? Nope. We haven't. I'm gonna have to just start aiming a little bit higher. VC can't be purchased on PC until release? That's interesting. I don't know why that would be. I mean, it's possible. I don't know why they would hold people off from being able to do that until then, but... Alright, this is a tight window. Don't know if I overfaded it. No. I mean, that's such a tight window. I wanna go after the flag, but I don't wanna put it short in the bunker. Regular my career seasons, yeah, because you'll get your normal VC from finishing rounds in that, but at the same time, the my career quests like have some VC payouts and stuff associated with them. I don't think they fully. I think like they nerfed some of it. I don't think they fully nerfed the my career quests, so you should still be able to get a good amount there, and then probably just do the daily quests as well. That's a little bit firm. As much of a joke as the dailies were a day ago, now the way that things cost May as well do them. Yeah, it's down to 54. Yeah, they nerfed everything. They nerfed everything. VC related. Finished your career mode today, won the FedEx Cup. Now you gotta go run it back, Busey. Be the 2-time. Takes forever to level up sponsors, Darren. I mean, if you want to level up a singular sponsor quicker, then you're gonna have to put multiple parts of them on. So like if they have clothing and clubs and ball, if you put them as your sponsor for all of them, it'll go faster. But yeah, if you have just kind of one of each, it's gonna take a while. Yep, Moose. Yeah, they nerfed how much you get, and they raised the price of things. The price in the shop is also more expensive for everything. Like the Evo tools are now $750, up from $500. I think some of the other bundles are more expensive too. I don't really want to go up a club, but like we're in the light rough, which really could screw us here. We don't get 100% lie. You do 3. Certain sponsors can do 3. Certain ones can only do 2. So it's going to be sponsor dependent. You just have to see what, like if they have apparel, clubs, and or balls. Yeah, just do as many of them as you can if you're looking to really grind a single sponsor. Man, my voice sounds horrible. I apologize. You guys are like, oh man, gotta listen to this guy. We went for the aggressive line. Aggressive line paid off. But that was definitely tight squeeze. Firmly down the hill. Center cup. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. B. Hodges. 3 under through 5. Alright, we've got some competition out here today. So again, we are streaming tomorrow during the day, like 7 Eastern, 7 a.m. Eastern to about 3 p.m. So in 11 hours. So we'll probably do a shorter stream here tonight so I can try and get this all rested up. Because right now I sound no bueno. No bueno. Yeah, what up, Rennie? Welcome back. Mad Golfer. It's going well. How about yourself? I keep missing putts low. Holy cow. Littlest things break a lot. How many of those have we missed today? So many. So many. We could have been several strokes clear, but instead we're in a 3-way tie for first. Co-leader. We're gonna cut the corner. There we go. Now we're gonna get angle of attack in here. Hit a nice little pitch shot in. Maybe. Oh, I can't spin it. Okay, we're gonna have to hit a partial. Have to hit one of those partial 60 degrees. Go a little bit long. Go a little bit long, spin it a little bit back, yeah. What? Backspun on a slope, you're telling me that doesn't... I'm upset. Fullbacks... Is it because it's a partial shot that it doesn't get the bite? Is that what it is? Mad they changed the VC. TLDR, the controversy, Rennie. So they raised the price of pretty much everything. So shot prices have gone up. They raised the price to apply an attribute point from 125 to 175. While at the same time, they took away a few quests that gave VC. Or they took VC away from some of the quests. I think replaced it with experience from what I've seen. And they nerfed how much you get per round from like 125 down to 54. So essentially, just from playing the rounds, if you take out everything else, they made it go from 1 round for 1 point to 4 rounds for 1 point. So I think just a bit too much. Just a bit too much overcorrection. Pulled it, and that came out short. I don't know if the pull brought it into the wind a little bit more. Come on, man. This is getting real old. This is getting real old. Good thing I have a level 199 overall magician. Well ahead of me. Well ahead of me. But yeah, I do feel bad for the people starting tomorrow. I'm hoping there's some sort of... I don't think reconciliation is the right word, but hopefully there's some middle ground that's met. I don't necessarily... I understand why they're nerfing, but I think the amount of it is more so the issue here. Look at that fade. Perfectly online. It's not going to get there because it's a 3-wood, but what a line. They did also nerf fittings, which I think that's a good change. So now it's +2, +3, +4 instead of 2, 4, 6. The 2, 4, 6 was just like way too strong out the gate. There's really no reason it should have ever been that powerful. If you ask anybody how many, like if you just told them you can get this many points and you get this much from fittings, it's like, that's way too many stats. It just kind of makes, at that point it would make every build be able to just become the same thing. One thing that I kind of wish they would have done, because this is how I thought it worked. Oh, what a putt. This is how I thought it worked, but it doesn't. I thought that the final skill in each one of the like shot types. When I say shot types, I mean like tee, approach, bunker, like in the skill tree, each one of the sections. I thought those were fully tied to the archetype. I didn't realize at first that like it was, you just unlocked them with another archetype and then you could put it on your main build. Because that would actually make your archetype matter more. More than just like the default stats. Which I would have appreciated. Like, I think it would have been cool to, like, okay, you want to pick your technician. Oh, you want to have the better green grids? You have to be a greenskeeper. Like, you would have had to make a choice. Okay, making the adjustments. So like that's how I thought it worked. That's how I thought it worked originally. And then come to find out that it's just, you just have to grind a different character for a little bit to get it. I was like, oh. So that's not as big of a deal. Oh, I pulled it into the bunker. Not as big of a deal as I had thought. Yeah, what's going on, Duke? Oh boy. This is not gonna be fun. Actually, not terrible. Came out well off to the right, but we hit the line. On, stay up. Oh, close. Hey, Unicorn Productions. Swing any easier for different builds? I think it's easier at certain points. So, like, I think that Technician is the easiest one out the gate. I think that Sculptor builds into it pretty easily, but it is missing Swing Path out the gate. Like, Swing Path is really bad on Sculptor to start, but it gives you some power. Any of the ones that give you high contact or end Swing Path, and I would say Correction too, like the combination of those three stats. Correction is going to change the verticality of your default, and then you're going to get more forgiveness out of your Swing Path and your contact. But when you add the Swing Path and contact skill points for a particular shot, so like when you add it to approach, you add it to tee, like that's how it gets to be this fat of white. That's the biggest thing that you can do, which you can do right away. And that's not build dependent. Oh, I pulled it. It's okay. That's a front pin. Can't really get right after that. Everyone to 85, all skills unlocked, and you're still terrible? Yeah, I mean, some of it, like, your build can only take you so far. Build can definitely help. But, like, no matter what I do, I mean, adding the Greenskeeper perk will help me, but it's not gonna necessarily fix my putting. Get the power drive. Do you lose a wedge in the bag? No, the power drive is just a shot type on the driver of the tee ears, as I understand it. You don't have to carry like 2 drivers in the bag or anything. Getting hyped for it to drop tonight. Getting in, getting ready for the grind. Get in there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the people who are interested in this game getting into it. Yeah, hopefully there's a large thriving community to come from this game, as long as 2K and HB don't shoot themselves in the foot too much here at launch, because the game's been very well received thus far. It didn't climb as much. Really thought that was going to have some more legs. Hey, what's going on, Russell? Good evening. Alright, we started to pull away on this back nine. Lee Hodges just couldn't keep pace. But we had a really strong start. He was like 4 or 5 under early on. Everybody's favorite, the long par 3s. Oh wow, that cut quite a bit more. And I didn't even give it the legs. Feels bad, man. Your initial reaction was 2K, are you trying to time this patch as poorly as possible? I think, Map, that no matter what the nerf was or what the adjustment was, I think it was always going to come today. I think they were going to utilize as much of early access as possible to gather data, discuss it internally, discuss it with corporate, and then adjust before before full launch. So I'm not surprised by the timing of it at all. Yesterday your buddy came up, cleared ice from your gutter. You were worried it would destroy things. Close to 1,000 pounds of ice. Holy cow. What's the, like, I guess what's the effective way to remove that much ice without, yeah, without risk of damaging anything? I pulled it, but I would rather pull it than not. Is that pull what makes that come up so short? I felt like that should have gone substantially further. Close contact. That may have gone in if we actually didn't botch it. It's my favorite sport? Probably football, like if we're talking just like professional. Big Eagles and Penn State football guy. Tiger torch and a hatchet. So you get it like just melted enough, and then like I guess if it's thick enough and you're controlled enough with it, the hatchet just gets it enough to like start breaking off in chunks. I guess you just have to be concerned about, obviously, like depending on what you're on, hacking into it too far and damaging things. Alright, getting things progressed, still not spending anything because I'm trying to be... Yeah, okay, so sounds are now part of the patch. Sounds come through your controller. That's what I was going to look in the settings for to see if I can turn that off. Scared the crap out of me the first time it happened, and then I forgot. And then it happened again. So now the fancy little sound thing comes through my PS5 mic. This is like The Last of Us all over again. Audio. Gameplay effects. Is there no way to stop it from coming through my controller? I don't know if that's the like menu effects or what. Because I don't think it's gonna be an accessibility thing. Actual PS5 setting? Well, because there was an in-game setting for The Last of Us. Controller speaker. Just turn it down. I was hoping that you could just force the sound through the monitor instead. Maybe that's something to just submit as like a suggestion. Because like I want to still hear the sound, right? But I just don't want to hear the sound through my controller. I want to just give it to me in-game. Give me through the regular speaker. Okay, so this is the signature event, I guess, because we have a round 2. So we did not win with that 10 under. We just have taken a lead going into round 2. Are we able to look at the leaderboard? No. Withdraw? Hey, you know what? I don't like having a lead. We're just gonna get out of here. No. That would be silly. That would be silly. All right, again, I'm gonna continually apologize that I sound like crap. I'm aware. We're gonna try and rest up tonight, try and feel better. So yeah, a couple of orders of business. Tomorrow, stream at 7 a.m. Eastern, so in just under 11 hours, we'll be going at it again. Full launch day. We're gonna be going for like 8 hours tomorrow. So be sure to be ready for that. I know it's outside of our normal Monday through Thursday evening streams, so just giving everybody a heads up. If you have not already and you're enjoying the stream, follow, like, sub. It all goes a very, very long way for me. Very, very helpful, all those things, and I greatly appreciate it. We're going to take a quick moment to take a break. We've got to run ads. I'd rather run them myself and take a break so that nobody misses anything rather than Twitch just throw them at you when you come into the stream or like while we're in the middle of a conversation. So use this time. Go refill your water, stretch your legs, get a little walk in, get a snack, go to the bathroom, little bathroom break for everybody. So we're back in 3 minutes, and then we've got more Legend Career Mode, probably play some ranked tours as well, and we'll take it from there. BRB. What up, Jet Ski?
It's raining.
Ads. Ah, I hate when the timer on my screen and the ad, it's not matched up. Duck Indy, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. All right, round 2. Let's get after it. So many work to do. I asked my wife, does he need the glasses? And she said yes. So if you have any judgments about the way that my characters are dressed from here on out, take it up with my wife. She is responsible. So also choose your words wisely because she's a moderator. She might ban you. In fact, that's about all she's ever done as a moderator is ban people for for random stuff. Yes, he needs the glasses, Fig. What's going on, dude? She has impeccable taste. Yeah, that's right. Kiss up. You never know if she's lurking about. She should be going to bed because she told me she was going to go to sleep early tonight, but it's not a risk I'd be willing to take. That is certainly not a risk I'd be willing to take. What are you doing up this late, Fig? If I may ask. Ah, we pulled it. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. It's light rough. We should be able to hit a little spinner up here. Wake while I'm streaming, so you're probably drunk. Checks out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured there was a reason. Yeah. Wouldn't make too much sense for you to just be up this late on a Thursday night for no reason. For context of those that don't understand why I'm concerned about Fig being awake, he lives in Belgium, so it's like 2:30 in the morning. Got home hanging out with an old friend. Okay, yeah. So out late drinking, and then you're just like, you know what would be good? I'll hop on the internet. That's a safe place after drinking to go. Very reasonable thought line. We are just on the edge of that swing path. We are just on the edge of that swing path. Either way though, Fig, it's always good to see you, dude. It's like we're streaming again tomorrow, day stream, so I get to see the EU folk. But we were talking about it for the early access release. Yeah, I streamed 7 to 3, so that's like what, 1 to 9 p.m. Central Europe. Yeah, it's good to see all the folks from when I was streaming that like earlier time slot. Yeah, because I would get like the EU crowd for a bit before they went to bed. Now I pretty much don't see any of them at all unless they're, I guess, up late drinking. Guess that's how that works. Could see your typos. What do you have? Are you going through and fixing them all, or do you have a program that's helping you out? Like Grammarly or something that's trying to correct you. You are the program. Get the single finger typing out to make sure you get it right. He's got a dictionary on his lap boost. Just paging through it. I think the hardest part with being drunk and trying to do something like that would be making sure that you started with the correct letter. You know? Because if you get that wrong, it's going to be a long night in the dictionary. Did that start with a D? Or was it a T? Is it a silent letter this time? Trying to thumb your way through it would be absolutely horrific. Oh, that could be decent. Sit. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So the big thing boost is VC nerfage. You get less per round. You get 54 instead of 125. They up the cost to apply it by 50. So it now takes you, instead of 1 round to pay for an attribute, it takes you 4. The price of things in the store has generally just gone up as well. And they also reset anybody that had their AP basically out of whack. If they had applied it utilizing that glitch that they fixed the other day, they reset those stats today. So those people will have to do a free respec. There were some other small things, but those were the big things that most people will notice and care about. My overall is 93 right now, Jetski. Want us to buy VC packs? Yeah, I'm sure corporate 2K was like, this is unacceptable. You know how much they spend on VC in NBA? And they're already level 99 and haven't spent a singular dime. Honestly, it was probably just about how the conversation went. They also, the other big thing was they nerfed fittings, so now they go +2, +3, +4 instead of 2, 4, 6, which I think was necessary. The 2, 4, 6 was absurd, especially if they're going to add ability to further improve that down the road. That was just too much. A little bit of a pull, so that's not going to shake back as much. So how much exactly did we drink, Fig? I guess the answer is enough if you're saying stuff like that tonight. Prefer your wife over the dictionary? I respect that. I think that's understandable. How much did you drink? Yes. Oh, Fig. Willing to embrace the grind? I am too. I think they just overcorrected it a little bit. I don't know what that correct number is, but 4 rounds to be able to afford a single attribute seems not great. Like, you have to play 72 holes. I don't know about that. Love to hear it. Prime still works. Fig, welcome back for the Baker's Dozen, a full year. Thank you for choosing to use your Prime sub over here. Although, I guess we'll see in the morning if you regret that decision or not. But thanks, Drunk Fig, for the sub. Appreciate. I pulled it. Uh-oh. Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, that was... Yeah, that whole location was being very, very aggressive with it. Ooh. Look at this guy making putts. Look at this guy. Thing is, I think it's going to take us forever to get the, and I guess it will take most people forever, but to get the quest done where it's like sink 50 plus foot putts. Flipping between F and P there. Wow. There was a lot of going back and forth that I was not Not expected. Who's drunk now? Apparently I am. Apparently I am. That was quite the alliteration that I was not mentally prepared for in the slightest. Three eagles in a row? I thought it was just 2 eagles in a row boost. Because if it's 3, yeah, that's crazy. 2, that'll take a while, but the American does rear its head from time to time. How's it going, Jet? You're gonna download Standard Edition tonight at midnight? Did they release a patch? They did release a patch. They did release a patch. They made it, unfortunately, harder for everybody here on out, especially those like yourself just getting the game. They nerf VC. Increased prices. Nerfed how much VC you get. So the markets are... the market's been readjusted. They also made fittings. Ooh, left it short. They made fittings a little bit less powerful too, which I think that was a good one though. To be fair, that was a good adjustment. Nope, that's not a great input on multiple fronts. Underswung, left it open, hit it out to the side. So much bad with that. Hey, Double D's, what's the best difficulty for a challenge, but not too hard? I would say pro is probably always going to be at best case. I think the real question, I mean, I think everybody should learn how to do the swing bias at some point if they want to play in any of the competitive stuff. Pro is kind of like the happy medium to start at. But the nice thing is, Double, you can fully configure your difficulty settings. So when you're playing local matches, you're playing career mode, anything that's not online, you can configure everything. So if you find something to be hard, you want some of the tip stuff on, like you can toggle stuff as well and kind of fine tune it. And then as you get better, start to turn things back off. So I think that's always a good way to go about it too. But yeah, I would say play with the swing bias and everything, because even though it's a little bit harder because it's not just the straight up and down swing, if you're gonna play any of the ranked matchmaking stuff, you have to play pro. But if Pro-Am's just what you enjoy more, then yeah, you can absolutely do that. Buying different clubs or clothes. Yeah, it's just like, all right, I'm not going to buy cosmetics. I'm going to save all my VC for the stuff that matters and is not just aesthetic. Even made 2 in a row and 3 was an unfinished one. I hadn't seen that one. I don't know if that unlocks after you do 2. That's fun. 3 eagles in a row. What course are they trying to have you play? Like meme courses? Like, are they just being like, yeah, just play the VC grind courses that I'm sure they don't condone? There's no way they want people playing those. I think they try to take them down if they catch them. Ooh, come on. Come on now, guy. Eagle putt from downtown. Got 19 eagles on the official courses already. Very good. That's true. That's true. If you have the right course, put it on the front tees, you start getting a lot of stuff that's drivable. That's actually a really good point. Because we've definitely played stuff over the years. You know, they've even set up some tournaments on True Sim where they put you off the front tees for a round and you can definitely get after it. Never let me tell you how to play. You do you. You want to hit every tee shot of the water, go for it. Yeah, man. Always drive her off the tee. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Everybody should enjoy the game. They want to enjoy it. Albatross putt hole from Trusa. Scud, do you think that same course, if it was ported, do you think we could even execute that sort of shot? To get under the tree again? I don't feel like we could. Oh, true. I don't have the stinger yet. I gotta put that on. I guess that would be like an out of context stinger. But I'm thinking like the shot shapes and stuff as well. Like if you need like a big draw to get down and under, or like a big fade, like I immensely struggle with all of that. I just hit the same shot over and over again. I pretty much hit a pretty straight shot. Wow, that wind. Okay, we're not in the green, but we're up there. We'll take it. We'll take it. I heard a YouTube sub, I think, because that didn't pop up on my Twitch feed. Hold on. Hold on now. Maui Nix, thank you for the sub. Gotta head out, enjoy the nerfs. I should have had a nerf gun ready, but I don't think I own a nerf gun. I did when I was younger. My parents might have it somewhere at their house, to be honest. Oh, that's a little bit too hot. Little bit too hot. Carries 2-6. I think they need to... I don't know about the stinger nerf. I'm not as familiar with that, but I think they need to nerf the driver off the deck. I haven't even used it, and I know it's broken. The fact that driver off the deck goes like full distance, that's too much. That's way too much. Smaller swing plane and flop needs a buff. I can get behind flop buff. I can't hit a flop to save my life. That thing is so punishing. Even with I put the boost on it, right? Like the contact and swing plane buff. I was like, oh, it just is really hard because I don't have that. I put it on, it like didn't add anything. I was like, this still is incredibly difficult. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm not saying like make the flop super easy to hit, but like, come on, give us something. Need a little bit more up the hill. What up, you just pre-ordered the game? Looking forward to downloading it in a few hours. Her PS5 has some performance issues like screen tearing. I don't know if I just don't notice it or if it's because I'm playing on a 1080p monitor. Or maybe I'm just oblivious to it. I haven't felt much issue. I feel like the performance has been pretty decent. But I have heard those complaints. I'm not gonna say that those complaints don't exist, but I underswung that. Really trying to flight that in and skip it, let it roll up. Apex has been raging about it. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's a 4K thing. Because if it's that rage-inducing, then I feel like I probably would have like seen it to be aware of it. Pace honestly wasn't bad. I just hit that out way too much to the side. All right, still a birdie though. We're just dominating this tournament. I mean, there's not much we can do. We have it on legend. I could probably turn some stuff off, but Mans is just a menace. Guy is a menace to society. Alright, chip it on the fringe. Let her bounce and roll to the hole. I'm more so just disappointed with the push. I'm not pushing that. We're on a decent line. Some of the finesse shots just seem overall too easy compared to how hard it would be IRL. Yeah, and I will say that like the partial shots are very easy and forgiving. I think now that I've committed to the putts more, like the putt weight is actually really easy to hit. Like even on legend and stuff, this stuff is pretty forgiving. So I don't know exactly where the balance should be for everything. This stuff's definitely a little bit out of whack. 9 iron's 8 yards long. I had a little bit left to the hole. I guess the wind is playing more than I think it is. Cause I've been having this happen quite a bit where I'm like 6 yards. Five, 6 yards short. What's the secret to putt weight? So from what I've found, ears for rhythm and everything, taking your putt back faster and committing to it more has been really helping me. I feel like it's just very forgiving around the number. Go back quicker. Get your visual of how far you want to go, and then you get back to it and go. That keeps the weight, kind of gives, if you're right in the ballpark of it, the weight should hit, unless you like really blow past it or really go early, and then it'll give you better rhythm, because the rhythm was the biggest thing. Like I would do a slow pullback and then my rhythm would be all messed up. You know, I'd either hesitate at the top and go really slow and lose like 7%, or I'd snap at the top and hit 8%. I've been taking it back quicker, being more aggressive with it, keeping it balanced, and that's given me better rhythm, and I've found that the putt weight has, to me, has felt pretty forgiving. But I also feel like the transition on full swings is pretty forgiving, which is why I'm able to hit partials so easily. All right. Another tournament win in the book. We get Bridgestone golf ball from the sponsor. So yeah, this is your now round completion reward is the 54. Got 20 for the rival, 25 for the sponsor. This is why I say that playing career mode is the way to go though, because you just get these other VC drops. So because of the sponsor reward and the rival, it was like we played 2 rounds. Yeah, is it the best? No, but it definitely helps. Fair, not too grindy. Well, they nerfed stuff today, Puke. So it was really easy, and now it's flipped, and I think is too grindy. I think they need to find a middle ground. I think the nerf needs to come down just a little bit. Or was it keep you up? Say not important. We're always just going for the score. I'm trying to stay composed. Trying to be consistent with that. Get that follower boost, you know? Alright, we've advanced to the next tier of rivals. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Pretty much, pseudo. Pretty much. Sponsor offer. See, we're ghosting them. We're just ghosting everybody right now. TaylorMade. I haven't updated our golf ball yet. I don't know if maybe we'll put the Titleist on. I don't know if we're gonna put the Tiger ball on or what we want to do. All right, so we're almost at 3.3 million. We're already a global icon. Crazy. First year on tour. We're just winning almost all of the events. I'm just too good. Does my wife know that Brooke is texting me? No. My wife's asleep. She doesn't have to know. All right, so once we get the fitting unlocked, I will change off of the golf club. Got to see where we stand with all these sponsors. Because I think most of them were tier 6, some were tier 7. I don't know if I even need these fittings, but I want to have them. And then I should probably look and see where we're trying to go next. Yeah, this guy's going up to 7 because we get XP. And XP is just kind of nice to have. All right, let's take a look at some of these other tiers, or other sponsors rather. Tier 6 for Adidas. Yeah, I mean it's 50 VC, but it just prioritizes the VC out of your sponsor rewards that little bit more. Callaway's got VC. They have an Emerald driver. I mean, the limited edition stuff is all I really care about, if I'm being completely honest. I want to future-proof my bag so that it never loses the fittings. Tier 6 here as well. What else do we have? There's a few more sponsors. Nike, Mizuno, FootJoy, Ping. Yeah, there's a lot. There's quite a bit. Yeah, it seems like there's a pretty standard structure to a lot of these sponsors. Get iron sets without buying them in the store. I'm not sure. I think there's irons on the Clubhouse Pass, but that I don't know if those irons are premium or not. eBay? But that's a store. Come on, Pseudo. Come on now. You can get a ping putter. Here's some irons. So you can get ping irons from career mode. It's a tier 7 one. It's a person-to-person marketplace. Touche. Touche. I think Bridgestone had wedges. This will be all apparel stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like tier 6 for most of them, and then the occasional one has tier 7 with an XP boost. Or just XP reward, rather. Stealth driver. Get an emerald spider putter, if that's your thing. I'll be hard pressed to find many people not using the Scotty Cameron from the Tiger rivalry, because I mean that's ultimately what we're going for. You can get some Vokey wedges. TSI 3. So what? They've got the TSI 2, the TSI 3. Give me my old 910 D2. That's what I have IRL. So yeah, it looks like there's like one set of irons here from the sponsor rewards. Should have gone ping. I went to a secondhand store, Pseudo, and just bought a whole used set and bag for like $400 or something. 350, 400. Actually, I think hold on. I may have written a note at some point with all the prices. Hold on. Club prices. I spent $128 on a driver, $68 on a hybrid, $82 on my entire 3-iron down to lob wedge set, $85 on a putter, and $70 on a bag. So I don't know what that works out to be. 180, 195, 280, 360, yeah. Like $425. I overpaid? Probably. On some things, potentially. Alright, let's do the daily rank tours. Get the master round in. See if maybe the stats paid out from... Hey, there we go. Finished position 71. Our dailies have not been as great. Maybe we'll get in a groove here. We've been sitting in like the low double digits. Paid $425 for your ping S55 before the pitching wedge. I would like to upgrade my clubs. That's definitely something that I'm looking to do, because the wedges and irons that I bought are Tommy Armour, was it 945S Silver Scots? Like, they're old. But I'm at that like weird impasse of like, I want to get better and not just buy new clubs and like think that that's gonna make me better. So I'm like, I haven't pulled the trigger on it because I can't quite commit. You know, can't quite commit. Oh, a little bit of a pull off the tee here. Ooh, okay. At least we landed in the light rough. Light rough is gonna be quite helpful. 9-iron. This wind has been knocking. I'm gonna take just a touch off of it. Oh wow, I could have hit that full. I 100% could have hit that full. Oh. It was a good touch, just the pull close definitely not great. Sub 70 when you get the chance? I haven't heard of that one before. I have heard of the Callaway pre-owned. You can buy non-Callaway stuff through Callaway's site. I guess the other thing that I am struggling with is like, I don't know when I do go to buy stuff what to buy. And like, I feel like I'm gonna want to try stuff. I'm not just gonna want to buy. not just gonna want to buy something, you know? Do we just hit the partial here? Or do you try and hit... Do you hit like a pitching wedge pitch? And try and roll it up? I actually kind of like the pitching wedge pitch idea. I don't know if it's a bad one though. A little bit too much roll. I honestly think it was not a terrible play. Good read on the putt. We'll take it. That was a good experiment. I like the idea of rolling it up, giving it a chance to hole out. I pulled it. That could be scary if it doesn't get... Oh, come on. We're gonna have to... Yeah. We're just gonna have to take our medicine here. Play a 9-iron out into the fairway. D2C brand, great service, great clubs. About to be getting a new set. Local golf course for demo days. Yeah, because what the demo days is, that just like a brand comes out and basically is trying to fit you and sell you their newest stuff, right? Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for that because I'm new to the area, so I got to figure out like what the courses are and how to get that sort of info. Not necessarily newest gen stuff. That's actually nice. Because I'm not necessarily looking to splurge. You know. Spend some money, but I am pulling like mad right now. I'm gonna have to take some practice swings. Also, these winds feel like they're coming up way more. But I don't know if that's because my pull. Okay, I'm gonna take practice swings, see if we can get it squared away. Really good to make that putt though. Don't want to be falling too far behind. Okay. Yeah, gonna need it for this tee shot as well. Alright, trying to play this ridge. I may have gone too high. Not terrible. I mean, we're down to the flat spot, right? So just as long as you can get it nice and straight and firm. Alright, 3 birds in a row coming into a par 5. I love seeing a 2 on the card. Always nice when you get the 2. This is going to be tough, because I think if you try and squeeze this, could end up in the bunker. That's how you get the angle of attack. If we go over here, I'm just afraid, like... Yeah, I got to try and be aggressive with it. But that's also going to be hard with this wind, so... We'll see. Yeah, it landed short. We're probably gonna end up in this bunker. Oh wow, slower on the fairways. Hey, Poker Demon. The nerf is the VC. They your payout per round is now a nice cool 54. So they really cheapened the VC, and then they also adjusted the marketplace, so pretty much everything costs more. It was 125. 125 is where it started. I think it went to like 90, and now it's down to 54. And they upped the price from 125 to 175 for applying attribute points. So effectively, you went from 1 round, 1 point, to 4 rounds, 1 point. Trying to overpower it because I feel like we need that extra distance. All right, we're on the green in 2. It's gonna be quite a lot of power needed going up this hill, but did I add enough? Come on, have the legs. No! Oh man, for a while it was looking like the eagle was gonna land. Down the VC for those who only play the base version. I think the data that they gathered from early access was basically that people were able to level up and acquire stuff from the shop and everything that they wanted basically too easily without having to grind as much as they wanted or buy VC. So I think they over adjusted. I think it's too much of a nerf personally. They also nerfed the fittings. So fittings went from +2, +4, +6 to +2, +3, +4, but that I do agree with. That is like the one nerf that I am on board with. I think those were a little bit too high. It's like way too powerful to get 30 and 28 points on your different clubs. I gotta go with the aggressive line here, solely because if I don't, like, this is already gonna be a longer iron into a front pin. If I lay it back, it's gonna be real ugly. Kind of force my hand here. Still 191 into this front pin. So we're just gonna fade this 6 iron in, hit a little fader. Let it bounce and roll in. But look at how soft that landed, jeez. What's going on, Bama? How am I so good? I would still argue that I'm not that great, just given how good other people are. A lot of it is experience from previous golf games in the franchise. And we've just managed to adapt to the swing mechanic fairly well. And I found a swing that worked for me. I mean, in the demo, you know, just like a week or so ago, I was still not that great, but getting some boosts on the character from upgrading some stuff, and then, you know, just spending time with it and finding a swing that works for me that I can replicate has definitely upped my game quite substantially. Because this game's all about repetition, right? I mean, that's what golf is. How well can you execute and repeat? So it's a lot about finding what you can do to be consistent. So I've found the setup and grip and feel that's allowed me to hit the shot that I need to and to get my putt better. And that's led to a very quick ramp up here in recent time. Alright, uphill. The wind going uphill I don't think is going to play crazy. I want to kind of validate that with this swing here. That did get a bit. That actually stayed out right. That's going to be a fun. All right, that's a very solid front nine. Let's see if we can keep that going for the whole tournament. And by the whole tournament, I mean the whole round. That'd be quite nice. This is kind of a dangerous tee shot. It's a par 5 though, so that's why I'm going for it. Because I'd like to have a chance at the green in 2 if I can. But like this is my 3-wood, so I don't have driver off the deck, so we're gonna have to. I only got 102. Dang. Really don't know how to get up there to the like 104, 105 consistently. Gonna have to hit like a little spinner here. Oh, I underswung it. Oh no. Oh no. Underswung it, left me on top of the hill. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Pushed it. Dang. Wasted the par 5. Left the spinner short and then missed the putt. It's always stuff like that though. That's like, I'd say some of the weakness of my game is I have kind of like the once around, or not once around, I have a couple times around where I do stuff like that. Hold it. A little bit of margin for error there with the pull. I have definitely been misjudging though some of the partial aims. We're making some putts on this course. And that is definitely very, very helpful. All right, par 4, I think we're gonna have to lay this one back. Oh yeah, a little club twirl. Everybody loves a quad perfect. Everybody loves a quad perfect. Man, they've got some sort of obsession with front pins. I think just designers in general. Come on, get the bounce up. I know it's uphill. Yeah, a little kick forward. Can you be Frank? You can be whoever you want to be, Lucas. Do you want me to start calling you Frank? That emote needs work? I know. I know. I don't think there's any way to save it, though. because this is the original. Like, I don't think at that size you're ever gonna really get anything great out of it. You know? It's just kind of, to get the detail, I tried to give it some like posterization and stuff to try and make the little golf club more visible. But at that sort of zoom, I don't know how you actually make it. It's just a placeholder. We still have another emote slot open that I don't know what to do with, and a couple animated ones, so if it's just an emote that gets used within the channel and we all know what it means, even if it doesn't quite work, then so be it. Yo, what's going on, Legalize? That's quite the name in modern day 2025. Would have been nice. Face is super smashed. Oh, well, yeah. The face is stretched to fit in the Pepe face. That part is intentional. Oh, nice. A little Biarritz. Can we get our hybrid through the Biarritz? That's the real question. That's the real question. Can we get the hybrid through the Biarritz? I think so. Wow, that was surprising. We can't. What a scam. I would have thought the freaking thing would take some momentum, but not really. JT man, thank you for the follow. Bronco, welcome back. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. Feels birthday, man. Birthday just in time to celebrate with some PGA launch. My voice sounds hoarse. Oh yeah, it is. It is definitely hoarse. It was definitely hoarse yesterday too. Missed it low. I underswung it and I still hit it far, so I over-adjusted how much we needed. Big time. Gosh darn it. Freaking bogey. Stupid Biarritz. Stupid Biarritz. But yeah, Lucas, we're gonna end stream a little bit early tonight so I can actually get some sleep for tomorrow. I was hoping to like record a launch day tip kind of video after stream tonight. It's not happening. I sound awful. I sound absolutely terrible. Kid got me sick. No, I don't even know that it's sick. I think it's just that I have not let myself rest. Yeah, staying up late, getting up early. All that jazz. I think it's just all catching up to me. Ooh. Can you imagine if we just dunked it? A little dunkaroo would have been sweet. Bogey unfollow. That's nice knowing you, Pseudo. I know. Couldn't get the proximity. Gave back a stroke. The world's over. It's ending. Make it super slow leveling up. Playing online, Tim? They made it super slow leveling up. Well, not super slow leveling up inherently. They made the cost of it really hard to come by without buying VC. Not really hard to come by, like just take a lot longer. You know, so like I don't think they nerfed anything with the actual like XP level up. I think it's really just about how much VC you'll get. The post on their Discord? Did they post something like since I've been live? Or are you talking just about like the patch notes? post from earlier. Wow, that did not break. From 11:29 today. Are you West Coast, Lucas? Yeah, 2:29. Yeah, the revamp of stuff. I'm not surprised that they made changes at the end of early access. Like, there's no surprise there for me. Yeah. I'm not surprised that they like were using early access as like a testing ground. It's just, I think, a bit of an overcorrection, in my opinion. I think it's a bit of an overcorrection. EA's post on Reddit about Battlefront a few years back. Most downvoted posts in Reddit history. How's the, I mean, I assume that got reposted to the 2K Reddit. Probably with similar... I put a little bit more pace on it. We would have sunk it. Dang. A sense of pride and accomplishment. I mean, I appreciate how active they have been, but this was too far. This was too far, in my opinion. Hey, Black Mamba. Best archetype to start with? You heard it's Magician or Technician. I would say Technician is probably the easiest overall. Like, in my opinion, I think that's probably the easiest one to get started on for anybody new, because it has the most forgiveness. We're playing on Sculptor. I think Sculptor has a nice touch of power at the start, but it does sacrifice the swing path. Look at that shot out of the rough. What a recovery. I think Magician, from what I've heard, is like a fairly balanced one overall. I feel like most people I've heard have started with Technician, though. But the nice thing is, Mamba, if you can create 10 characters in this game, I would say be slow to maybe divvy out some upgrades to them, but maybe try them on base and just see naturally which one kind of feels a little bit better, and then go from there. So Humble, what up, Matt? Post nerf, go Technician. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if opinions are going to change here post update, because the other thing is, you know, people were able to at certain points put in more skill points, or attribute points rather, than you were supposed to. Magician costs too much to set up. Perfect. I mean, they all cost the same to set up, but if you were utilizing the bug, then yeah. Jeez, 16 under. We played pretty well, but we definitely left a few shots out there. What up, Stinky? You went Powerhouse, no looking back. I gotta make the Powerhouse at some point just so we can get the power drive stat. Because we're missing all of the other, like, I need to start other characters. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow just to start getting things kind of situated. But yeah, Powerhouse is definitely the least forgiving out the gate. Gives you distance, which is great, but your contact and your swing plane or your swing path are pretty rough. But biggest tip out the gate, regardless of which one you start with, put swing path and contact skill points into your approach and tee shot. That'll help you the most. Like, it'll just give you the biggest boost out the gate. Okay, we gotta take a quick break, get everybody synced up on the ads and wipe them away. So we'll take this time, refill your waters, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom. We're gonna keep going for a little bit here when we get back. Thank you all so much for hanging out. If you have not already, like, follow, subscribe, all those good things. And just a friendly reminder, tomorrow we will be live for 8 hours. We're going to be going live at 7 a.m. So that's, I can do math, 9.5 hours from now. But we're going to roll some ads here and we'll be back in 3. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. Come on. Timer on my screen being desynced is always so frustrating. So frustrating. Liked and subscribed. Thank you, Black Mamba. Appreciate it. Get in there, Richard. Thank you for the follow. How's the swing tonight, Duck? Swing feels pretty good, man. Swing feels pretty good. I think we'll save the final 2 rounds for tomorrow. I accidentally started round 3. We haven't played anything. I think we'll save this for tomorrow. Let's see. Let's check out what the daily quests are, because I haven't looked at those. And now that VC prices are the way that they are, we should try and do them. Powerhouse tournaments, ranked matchmaking, and Mizuno clubs. Do I have any Mizuno clubs? Because I'm not spending to put them on, but if I have Mizuno clubs, I can swap them out. Better get that tea ready. I'm gonna go to bed. Everyone's daily is different, Luke? Is it? Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I don't think we have anything Mizuno yet. Mizuno's on the Clubhouse Pass, but... There we go. Mizuno putter. They reset at 7 Eastern? Yeah. I think so. I think so. Alright, does anybody really want to play some ranked duos? Get the dailies in? If not, we'll play some solos, but if anybody wants to join. Got nobody else? You'll join? I mean, I can let it go for a second if you want to see if somebody else wants to play, but if you want to, I can send you an invite. I don't know if you can just join in without me sending an invite. I don't know how that works. I'm not well versed in the PlayStation multiplayer. Just fired up a tourney next time, Duck? Alright. Well, if you're done the tourney afterwards, could do a swap out with Lucas. That's also... Room code should work. Well, yeah. I know room code should work, but I didn't know if there was a way, like, through PlayStation to just join. Which I think there is, unless Lucas is, like, able to type super fast. Alright, we need one more to get our duo up. I don't care about the ball pack. Easiest item, yeah, like I could put it up, but I'm only gonna put it up if somebody that I'm not friends with already. It says you're 65 overall. You had the glitch then, Lucas. You had too many stats into one of your rows, so you got reset. You should be able to put your points in. Do you want to go look at your character real quick? Alright, yeah, I'll wait. Just let me know. Lyles. There's the voice crack for you. My voice is shot right now, so I apologize. But thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm hoping that I wake up tomorrow morning and my voice is magically fixed. I doubt it. It's probably gonna be a horse 8-hour stream tomorrow, followed by no voice Sunday. And then we'll see if it's back on Monday. I might be like out of commission for recording anything for YouTube ever. The glitch, they fixed it. They just are now resetting the characters that were over stats. You get 25 points per line, basically, is what it boils down to. The glitch beforehand was you were able to put in points beyond the max. So like, if you put 25 points into one stat, it should take 25 points off the max ability of the other one. But there was a way where like it would freak out and you could put beyond those points, so people would obviously load up like power and contact to be way higher. I think it works out that it's 25. I think you get 150 points, 6 rows of 25. So like if you're going for a balanced row, it's gonna be 12 and 13 that you could apply on each 25 and 1. So like for my build in particular, I have to put 25 into swing path because it starts at like 48. So I can't put any extra into progression, but it's the progression starts at, or the, not progression, correction. Correction starts at 70. So I left it at 70 and just put all 25 points into swing path. But yeah, you get 25 points for each one of these. Speaking of, we have 4. I don't really know where we want to put them because I'm maxed out. Like I put all the points I can into putting in these top 2. Like I don't know if we want to go balanced recovery and shaping. I don't know how much shaping I want to put on. And like rhythm and transition, I feel like the transition is fine, so I might just max out rhythm. Or maybe take this to like 60 and then put rhythm the rest of the way. And then, yeah, maybe we just go with recovery. So yeah, now it costs, instead of this costing 500, it's cost 700 to do 4 levels. We definitely would not be able to have as many stats in our build right now if the VC was what it is, because I also know that I have more VC than like you should have, because I redeemed one of those VC codes that was floating around. There were a couple of them that probably gave you like close to 1,000 VC in the demo, and then they pulled them. So I don't know if somebody had like internally some codes that got leaked out or what. I was just putting in the codes that everybody was like, yeah, use this code. I just happened to be at my computer and pop it in. So yeah, whenever you're ready, Lucas. I know you've got to like rethink your whole build at this point. Still says 65 overall on the bottom. When you go to your character, it says 97. I guess we'll find out as soon as we get into the match here. My guy looks like, I don't even know the words to describe him looking that way in that pose. The yellow bucket hat with the glasses and putting the club behind his back. That's a look. His aura. Oh man. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Alright, I didn't even see what course we're at. Drip, as the kids say. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That was definitely where my mind was going, Lucas, was just look at the drip. I feel like, I don't know if other people feel this way, I feel like the rhythm on full swings is too forgiving. Looks like Pinehurst, smells like Pinehurst, probably is Pinehurst. I don't quite have the power. I also don't have any fittings on. So what? I'm not going to be able to get 99 power this season. But I guess that's fine. We'll just... Oh good, the driver off the deck bug. Oh, okay. I did report that bug. They said they're aware of it already. They're already aware of the driver off the deck bug, so that's good. They're also aware of that flop bug. Oh, you've been playing perfect swing? Just trying to grind it out? I get that. Oh, that's short. Dang. I was scared to give it a little bit more. It's right on line though. Should be nice and up the hill. Ow. I was like, why is it saying that's for 4? But because the second shot was the one that put us behind the tree. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I want to get my level up, but like I also know we'll play it enough, so I'm not like, I'm not bum rushing it. Yeah, I'm not trying to speed through career. I'm trying to still enjoy it and get, you know, get as good as I can because it's all reps. There you go, Lucas. I thought it was going to dip right on you. I didn't know it came back left that touch at the end. So I got scared. They got a breaker. There's maybe a chance here. Three inches. Pinehurst's a tough course. I definitely feel like it. I think with the improvements to the physics and the way that like some of the rough and stuff plays, I feel like things are definitely tougher. 3 grid lines all move in different directions. Do you have the green grid stat? Like, do you have that skill? Because I still need to get it. You're trying to plan a Pinehursty course? Very nice. Yeah, I just think the way that this course looks and feels compared to 23 is... it's a pretty big difference. Don't even know what that does. So from the Greenskeeper archetype, their final skill improves the fidelity, like decreases the grid size. And for each upgrade, instead of it being like contact, transition, you know, all those things, it makes it even smaller. So you just get more grid lines. You know, make some of that stuff a bit easier to see. Well, so you have to build a Greenskeeper to 85, but once you have it unlocked on a character, you can put it on any of your other ones. I pulled it. Full on master is not the same though. Hit about the same shot as them. I mean, just like a touch inside. Yeah, Lucas, the way you're thinking is how I thought it worked originally as well. But if you look at them, it says like you just have to have unlocked it at level 85 on the other character. Correct. Yeah, you don't have to be. You just have to have unlocked. Like, you just have to get to 85 on... Nice putt. You just have to get to level 85 on that type of character. Which I don't know if I like that. I almost think that if it was locked to the archetype, or like locked to the archetype and you could maybe do one other archetypes, that would make the building side of things, you know, a bit cooler. Make some more differences in builds. I mean, I think there's more differences in builds now just from bringing the fittings down. But I do think that at the end of the day, I think most people are going to be running pretty similar skill trees. Want to get right. Stay up. That's off. I think one of the nicest looking changes, in my opinion, is the way that the slopes on the greens look. Like, they get that weathered look. You can really see as the ball's coming in, like, where the slopes are. I think that's such a nice touch. Oh, they are online. Alright, got my work cut out for me. Didn't check into the hill like I thought it was going to. Took it a little high. Play 250 hours for 10 VC. I mean, a little bit of an exaggeration, New Age, but yeah. Kind of crazy playing 4 rounds for 1 level. Because, what, you need 150 attribute points? Yeah, they give you the 52 or whatever, and you get like 98 or 99 from like your level ups. Or whatever it ends up being. Yeah, 1 character without any other sources of VC coming in, and it's 100. Or, it's a couple 100 rounds. Like, that's for 1 character, let alone for the other ones. That's steep. That's steep. I understand that it was quicker than they, it was too easy, but I think they've gone too far. Ooh, too spinny. Too spinny. Not at Pinehurst, you're not doing that. Yeah, get down the bunker. Oh man, get wrecked. Alright, not my greatest input there, my bad. But we're on the green. How much VC it costs to go from 75 to 85 on a build after the rebirth gets you to 75? If it takes like 2 to 3 points to get you up a thing. So let's just say 3. 3 times 10, that's 30, and 30 times 175. So almost 6K. 5. Right? Let's just say 30 times 175. It's 5250. Somewhere in that ballpark. This guy maths? Of course. Of course, man. I want to know. Want to know the answer? I gotta do the maths. Gotta crunch them numbers. Come on, drift. Nice putt, Lucas. Attaboy. Game is dead on arrival before standard launch. I don't know about dead on arrival, but that's definitely not a great look, because the game has been received very, very well thus far. Also, I'm thinking after this, I think I'm actually going to do a solo ranked instead of a duo rank. That way I get my rankings for both of them. Restart my player career, but keep your progress and stats. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think so, Richard. I think if you reset the career, I think it resets the stats, because technically it's a new career, even though it's the same character. If you want, you could probably sim out the rest of the season. Like skip events and stuff. Old guy with a 9 to 5, don't have time to devote to another unpaid job to grind your game. Well, they know that. They expect you to use some of those nice earnings from your 9 to 5 to catch up, right? That's what Papa 2K is whispering in HB's ear. Nice shot, Lucas. Yeah, it's kind of tough, right? Because they're like, oh, look how fast these people got to it. But like the people that are paying the amount of money. Wow, nice putt. The people that are paying this much money to play the game early are the ones that are going to play the game a ton, right? So I think that's part of why it's an overreaction. Obviously, this is the market that they probably think will also spend the most, but I think it's the more casual market that will spend the most. Your character didn't look like he liked that, Lucas. Did you pull it? Just about pin high, I'll take it. Kind of gave it that look of like, ah. Also, this guy's character looks kind of Shoffley-esque from the side. 7-degree pull. Always pull it. Have you tried swinging further to the side? Thoughts? Any thoughts on that? Maybe. Maybe do less pull? Ooh, not a good time. Not a good time to miss that, buddy. Not 2 down with 4 to play. You'll be putting yourself in a very compromising position. Look at this grass texture. I really like the way that it cuts off on a diagonal. About halfway up. It's like the stuff that's coming out directly towards me just disappears. Not sure what's up with the texture, but that don't seem right. Super flop? I think super flop's too easy. From what I've seen people use it, they execute it too much. Oh yeah, we like it. We like it. But yeah, rhythm is just too forgiving. Super flop should probably go if you're being honest. As long as it's around, you're gonna abuse it. Yeah, I mean super flop, and so I don't have any of the other, like I don't have super flop, I don't have driver off the deck. Driver off the deck is OP, and I haven't even used it. The fact that people are saying it goes full driver distance, please. Please. That should not be the case. That's just too strong. Because like if my 3-wood is 258 off the deck and you can go another 30 yards carry, like, please. That's so strong for par 5s. Because partials are easy, you like you can hit whatever you want, hit a partial driver off the deck. Come on, Lucas, this was supposed to be the hole we put it away. Actually, I think we just have to tie him, but... Oh, they're coming to join us. But then it just goes 3-wood distance? Yeah, but at a lower trajectory, so it still runs more. I underhit the power. If I hit the power, we would have had a better chance, but that underhit left us low of the hole. It's funny because theirs isn't set up for a flop, so it just looks like they're gonna take a full shot here. They must use the pick. Yeah, I don't have pick. I don't have super flop. I don't have power drive. I got knockdown though, you know, super handy. We use it so much. So much knockdown. Ooh. Shame. You guys kind of needed that and needed us to miss. Bunker was the first category you maxed out. Yeah, my show him how it's done, Lucas. Show him how it's done. My bunker category does not have much. GG's. Thanks for the game, Lucas. I actually am gonna play. I'm gonna do a solo. I'm gonna do a solo. That way, I get my my ranking in both duos and solos. You know where you'll be most of the time. I'm trying so hard to stay out of it. New season rank, par 3. Nice. What were they? Oh, they were par 3. We whooped them. Whooped them handily. Alright, I want to take a look at my character real quick. Just so we can see what my bunker looks like. Yeah, Lucas. Well, I have the daily and the 2 final rounds of the ranked tour. Outside of that, it's probably going to be career mode and probably some ranked duos with chat. I don't know if there will be anything else that comes up, but there will probably be plenty of that if we're going to be playing for 8 hours. Ty Wilk, thank you for the follow. This is my bunker skill tree, Lucas. Just upgraded the splash. I don't really know if I should go power pick or blast. Why? Who spends time in the bunker? This is my recovery. I did this and it doesn't even help the flop. I got approach points. I finally put points into Stinger, and I went putt and chip. Unlock stuff? I'm trying to think forward. I'm trying to think of where I want to build, and I don't know. I don't know, so I just haven't been spending it. I need to think ahead and get things planned out, and then we'll do it. Happy birthday. Thanks. Just a few months off, but thanks. Unless you're saying to somebody from chat from hours ago. I think somebody said it was their birthday. Sawdust in the default Dave outfit. Can't figure out pitching. Always way too long. That's a YouTube sub. Kenton, thank you for the sub. Thank you kindly. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so pitching, expect rollout. Expect rollout from your pitch shot. If you can, like if you're in pitch distance, you want to play a spinner. If you're at a long range where you don't have a lot of room to work, play a partial 60-degree wedge. That's kind of like my game plan for stuff. Spinner's kind of like a hop and stop unless you're out of the rough, then it's kind of like a pitch, essentially is how it plays. It's gonna be a few yards short. How about we add a few yards and don't be short? about that? I think that's quite a concept. Spinner always comes shooting out a few yards to the left? No. Do you keep pulling your spinner? I mean, you said that pull is your normal miss, so that's probably what it is. Wow. What? Fake? Fake break much? Crazy. Done all perfects before and it came out that way. I mean, you also have to factor in your lie. I haven't noticed anything with that though. Yeah, what up, Orbs? Running a subathon? What? What? What do you even mean? I've never run a subathon. I know most people don't sub to me or give me sub gifts. I don't have any delusions. Kidding, no, I know. But you said it, so I gotta respond, right? Gotta be a good streamer, make sure I read everything. I feel like the pull has a distance effect. I feel like I've been missing, when I pull it, missing it short. The rounds are going well. We dominated on career mode. We had a solid daily ranked tours round. We shot like 11 under. It could have been better. There's some shots out there, but the ball striking's been pretty good overall. And we won our ranked match with Lucas, and now we're trying to wrap up with a ranked solo dub here if we can. Missed a putt on the first hole, but this guy's gonna take bogey here, so. But this will get us through, and we'll have our first 5 ranked matches done for both duos and solos. They put us at par 3 for duos, so we'll see where they put us for the full-on ranked. 87? Why do I keep pulling it so bad? Gotta fix my grip, because apparently we're not quite getting the stick back enough left. What's going on, Tony? What was the nerf? They nerfed the crap out of VC. So rounds pay out less now per hole. You get 54 total, so you get 3 per hole. I say the per hole because ranked and stuff, like if you only play 7 holes or something, you'll get 21, for example. They also increased the price of everything, so attributes now cost $175 to apply instead of $125. Things in the shop cost more. I think the Evo tool is $750 instead of $500. Even on Legend, yeah, because Legend, I think it's just an XP difference. Right, I think your difficulty multiplier is just an XP difference, not a VC difference. It's nice of him to concede. Or something was stupid with the game all of a sudden? Can you break down what it was? Yeah, so, oh geez. I'm gonna try and drive this and hit it into the downslope. This is maybe a little aggressive. Yeah. I just didn't like the layup, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely 2K coming down on HB and saying you need to make adjustments. Oh, his turned out better than mine did. I thought mine was going to kick more across the fairway, so I didn't lay it back. So the VC stuff, I think, was just they didn't have the balance that they wanted, so they changed it. There was a bug that got bug/glitch, whatever you want to call it, that got patched recently. That basically you get 150 like attribute points total. I'm unstoppable. Okay, cool. Thanks. They didn't give me the achievement for finishing in ranked duos, but they gave it for ranked solo. That's probably a bug. Alright, we're par 3 there too. Cool. Cool. We got 9 VC because we finished 3 holes. Nice. But yeah, so basically, let me pull it up because it'll probably be easier to explain. So you get 150 attribute points in total once you're like leveled up to 100, right? You only are able to place 25 of those points on a given row. So like if you add 1 point into shaping here, 1 point of that light gray, which is like your max that you'll still be able to put into it. So like I have these rows finished, the top 2 and the bottom 2. These middle 2 are where the rest of my points go into. People were able to early on put more than 25 points into a given row, so people would have like crazy power and contact, which is not what they wanted. So they fixed that so that no people could no longer do it. Today, as part of the patch, they reset those characters. So when you do the respec, you get owned AP, and then you have available. Available you have to pay for, owned you've already paid for. They rolled it back, so all the ones that you paid for are owned, and you just have to reapply them. So that was like the big thing that was like finally finished out. They had patched it a couple days ago so that nobody could apply it anymore beyond its limit. And then now they've gone ahead and reset those characters so the people that had put too many points into the different rows, they have to respec a max level with a max skill. I'm not familiar with FC25, but it sounds like it. You're wondering what that was, Tony? Yeah, so they just, anybody that had that, anybody that didn't have it, their stuff wasn't reset. Anybody that had more than 25 points in a given row, because right, it's 25 times 6, so it'll give you the 150 total. So if you're going like balanced on them, you know, like 12 and 13, and that's going to work you out. Like for me here, I had 48 swing path. I gave all 25 points to swing path. So now it's up to 73. How's the no VC simulator, Rob? It's going fine. We've obviously spent more than we earned tonight. But it's going fine. I had a little bit of a stockpile, so we're not screwed yet, but I don't have enough to like level up the rest of the way. It's level 100 in FC 25, and let's say you only have 150 points per attribute, numerous skills. So you have your skill tree, which it's separate points. Nothing got changed here, but this one is just you basically get 25 points per row, and there were a bunch of people that had beyond that, so they had to fix that. That was definitely broken. So that was like the big final fix. The other thing today was just the VC adjustments, which have really changed the market essentially. Yeah. So that's where things stand. We got full release coming in like 2 hours. And in 9 hours, actually under 9 hours, we're going to be live again. So, final order of business for the day. I want to make sure that I get this out there. What's going on, Juice? Fix the My Career bug? What's the My Career bug? I don't know what the My Career bug is. But orders of business tomorrow. So, normal stream schedule is Monday to Thursday, 7:30 Eastern. Tomorrow we'll be starting at 7 a.m. Rare Friday stream for launch. Where you can't load into the map. I have not run into that one, Juice. I'm sorry. I don't know. Something like that. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's anything you can do other than maybe trying to run like something with simming part of the event or skipping it. But unfortunately, I have not ran into that one. I mean, I guess fortunately I haven't ran into that one, but unfortunately I don't have a solution. I will say it probably has been reported, but always good to try and report that via some channel, whether it be in like the 2K Discord or at them on Twitter. But yeah, as I was saying, we're gonna be live in just under 9 hours. We're gonna go for 8 hours tomorrow for the launch. So special Friday stream. Hope to see some of you there. I know that it's during the work. The schedules are different. People can make it to different places, but just giving you the heads up, we will be live all day during the day tomorrow. Other than that, if you're new here and you enjoyed the stream, follow, like, subscribe, all that stuff helps me out immensely. Also helps so that you can find your way back to the stream. And finally, join the Discord. Discord is the best place to keep up with when we go live. Twitch notifications are atrocious. I don't really know how YouTube's is. I assume YouTube's are better. But yeah, Twitter has a better notification system and best place to keep up with any stream updates. I don't really post them to Twitter anymore. I just keep them in the Discord because it's easiest to get in contact with everybody. But yeah, that's all we've got for this evening. I'm gonna get to bed. This is much earlier than I would normally get to bed, so that we can get at it tomorrow, and hopefully the voice will magically be a little bit better. I know that I'm asking quite a lot of my voice there, but yeah, open for the best. All right, I'm gonna go host Zane. He hosted us earlier this week. He is great people, a great source of knowledge and stuff around this game, has a bunch of great videos. Thank you all so much. Go say hello. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Bye.